Hey HCG family, it's me, Miss HCG Girl, and I'm checking in for a Wednesday on the very low calorie of round 8. And this is my little buddy, Paco. See his little white spot on his neck? Him and his sister both have a white spot on his neck. And this is for Princess Di, HCG Princess Di. This is my cat Paco, and he's about 5 years old now. And he's got, oh, he has a crooked tail. He was born that way. Come here, Paco. He doesn't want to come. They're not the type of cats that love to be held. In fact, she likes to sleep with me. Livy does, but he doesn't. I know you didn't tune in to hear about my animals, but that was for Princess Di. Anyway, I am checking in on very low calorie day. I think it's 21 today. Let's see here. 21, and I woke up this morning and my weight was 159.8. I had gained 0.6 from yesterday. I am not worried about this. There's no worries, but I'm going to share with you guys that the past 3 weeks since I've been on this HCG, I'm itching right now on my face, but since I started this, and I think it's since I started ketosis, I've been having terrible itching on my legs. And I know you can't see right here, but I have scratched the front parts of my calves right here, the front part of my legs, almost raw last night, to the point where I ended up taking an antihistamine before bed, and I ended up putting hydrocortisone cream on it, and I think that this has everything you're not supposed to have, you know. And then I took an antihistamine. I took Sudafed. I took some ibuprofen, anything to stop the itching. And at first, my husband and I thought it was the laundry detergent that we had changed a month ago. We had bought some Kirkland brand laundry detergent. We normally use like dye-free laundry detergent and stuff like that. So we went ahead and rebought the dye-free detergent, and we stopped using that, but the pants I was wearing yesterday still had the other one, so I thought it was that. But then I told my husband, I said, could this be ketosis? And he looked it up, and sure enough, it says that you can itch all over your body if you're in ketosis. So that is for others out there who are suffering this. I know this morning Cowgirl answered me on my Fitness Pal, and Daisy, they both have been experiencing some itching. And so you can get itching symptoms while you're in high ketosis, just so you know. You can go look this up. Okay, I had a gain, no biggie, no worries. I also walked on the treadmill 40 minutes yesterday. My joints felt sort of tight, and then the weather here is unbelievably cold. Okay, you guys, we weren't even called to get any snow. We got like 3 inches of snow, and now there's no school today, there's no school tomorrow, there wasn't school yesterday. You know what I'm saying? These people don't know how to call the weather here. But that's what I wanted to share there. Let me see here. Oh, I've been having the dry skin. I said all that. I'm trying to get back on track with my head here. Oh, and the other thing is, I have been having extreme dryness in my hands. I mean, to the point where my skin is cracking all around my nails. You guys, it was so bad. I've used coconut oil a few days, like rubbed it on my hands and done that, like a little teaspoon, you know, to rub it on my fingers to keep it from cracking. Well, last night I ended up putting mineral oil on my legs, and then today I took a detox bath and I had mineral oil in the detox bath. And I had put mineral oil after the detox bath. It was so bad, okay, the itching. Not today, but since last night. So I'm doing that. And mineral oil is okay. If you're on P2 and you didn't know this, mineral oil is baby oil. And your body, even if it absorbs it, it's going to pass right through you. That's why, like my daughter who had chronic constipation problems, I give her a tablespoon 3 different times a week. And it literally goes right through your digestive system. You do not absorb mineral oil. It's a fact. So there you go. And my doctor had told me that early on. I want to give a couple of shout outs before I say something here. I want to give a shout out to HCG Lamb Chops. You're doing awesome, and I'm watching you because you lowered your dose down to 100 IUs and you're still dropping. And the allergy problems you're having, I can totally relate to that. Totally. Okay? And sometimes, I want to share this. As you're detoxing your body, the toxins are in your fat, so it's coming out in your system, and sometimes your system can get very overloaded by that. That's why it's good to take a detox bath. That's why I personally 100% believe in supplements while doing P2. I have taken every one of my vitamins, every one of my medicines my doctor has me on for my allergies. I have asthma, and so anyway, just putting that out there. And I want to give a shout out to a newbie, Kevin, Georgina, Grayson, Simon up here. She's a newbie to me. Okay, so anyway, go sub her and give her some love, and I'm going to go catch up on all her blogs. I want to give a shout out to Laura Lee, Miss Bashful HCG. She just needs a group hug from all of us. Right, Lisa? Let's group hug Miss Bashful. We love you, girl. And stick with us. You're part of the gang. You're part of the cult. Where's Squeakerwood? You are part of the HCG cult. You're using that stuff, aren't you? What are you shooting up in there? I tell you what, Donna Simo, I think of you often. Oh, dear God. This is for, I think it's Miss Beautiful or Sloan. I can't remember which one I was telling about the Myo tape. They're newbies to me. But this is a Myo tape, okay? This is a Myo tape. And what you do is you pull it out and you can wrap it around your arm, and then you can put this in first. And then you wrap it around your arm, and it's supposed to do better than that. And you do this, and then it doesn't want to do, but it does normally work the proper way. Let's do it this way. See how it tightens up on you, and then you get the measurement right here, and you write it in your little log. This is only $5, you guys. This is my second one. I broke the first one. Now remember, I've lost over 100 pounds, right? And I was thinking about something else that I could share with you guys, and I took a few little notes here of things that I wanted to share. And when you are plugged in to a community like this, it's like an anchor connected to a boat, okay? Yes, yesterday I was talking about paths and going on your path and blah, 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 blah. But today what I'm going to tell you about is being anchored, and how important it is to be anchored with people that are going to support you. There's been a few people touch on this today in their vlogs. I've only caught up through yesterday's vlog, so I haven't watched anybody's today. But this is what I want to share, is that, there's a verse in the Bible that says, bad company corrupts good morals. That is true. Okay, so if you're going through a weight loss journey, whether it be HCG or some other journey, and you're watching me, right, to lose the weight, would you want to hang around with people that are always wanting to sabotage you by taking you to all-you-can-eat places, not considering that you have to have your special foods for your diet? What kind of friend does that to you? That is not your friend. Your friend is somebody that cares more about you than they do yourself. So what I'm going to share with you is this. I'm not saying for you to go throw away all your friends. But what I'm saying is, while you're doing this protocol, you have paid good money for HCG. Whether you're doing the RX or the homeopathic version, you need to set yourself in your mind that you're going to put some provisions in place to where you're going to push away people that are going to sabotage you. If they invite you to Golden Corral, and I don't know if you have a Golden Corral where you live, but it's like a all-you-can-eat buffet or something like that, tell them no. If they really want to go out to eat with you, tell them to take you to a place where you can order P2 friendly food, okay? And that way your portions controlled, you're not getting up, getting plates and plates of food. This kind of behavior in America has got to stop, you guys. It's not just in us, it's in this whole country. It's like I don't know what it is. It's almost like going to a hog slop. I mean, seriously, that's how I look at it, okay? I went to Golden Corral once in the past 4 years since doing HCG. And honestly, I just sat there, and the majority of the people were 200 plus pounds or more going back and forth getting plates of food. And I was just in utter shock. I think I just sat there and I felt like I was in another country. And so what I'm saying here is, when you put food in your body, it's supposed to be fuel for your body. Don't you want to put something that you really like, that you're really going to enjoy, that it's preferable for you? You're not just going to eat it just because it's there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there's a better way for us to do this as Americans in this country. And my whole point in all of this is about being anchored. When you are anchored in this community, you're going to hear tips from other people when they go out places and what they do when they're on P2 and the very low calorie. You can learn to say no. Some people have a very hard time saying no. Okay? I consider that I said yes to God and yes to this protocol, but I said no to a lot of the things that my close friends were doing, because this was more important to me. This was on the top of my list of my goals to get accomplished in my life, okay? So I just want to encourage you on that, and I wrote some other stuff here. You always want to be with somebody stronger than yourself. So if you find a buddy in this HCG community, find somebody that you can be like and hook onto that person. Get their Skype name or whatever and Skype with them, or get their phone number and text them. Most of the people in this community are very open about that. If you're a vlogger. If you're not a vlogger, most people aren't going to trust you in this community. That's just a fact. We appreciate your comments, but it's hard to just give your phone number out to somebody who won't even show their face, their voice, anything on YouTube, because we've put ourselves out there. So anyway, you want to find somebody stronger than yourself, because as we all know, if you start sinking, right, and that person's already drowning, do you want to be with a person that's already drowning, or do you want to be with somebody that's already in the lifeboat? You know what I'm saying? You want to be hooked up with somebody who knows the way out. So, your dream, let's see what I wrote down here. I said, a boat won't stay in one place without an anchor. Your dream on HCG needs to be tied to the right support. Don't go hang around with people who will bring you down. If that means a temporary or permanent separation, then so be it. If they love you, they will come back in your life. They will be there for you, I promise you. It doesn't mean you don't love those people. You love your dream more right now, and that may be more pleasing to God even, to get your temple in order. Learning new behaviors takes time. Most people say it takes 28 days to learn a new behavior. That's one whole HCG round. Set things in place for long-term success with managing your weight. Don't ever tell yourself that you can never have that food. That is the worst thing you could ever tell yourself. What you tell yourself is, I can have that food if I want to when I'm in P3 or I'm in P4. That's what you do. You're retraining your mind on how to think about food. And if you're going to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, it's a downfall, right? But you better prepare before you go there with your family. Try to pick a restaurant where it's a sit-down restaurant where you can tell the waiter, I don't want any oil, I don't want any salad dressing, I just want this, because you want to be successful on P2. I'm going to tell you this, and I've been here for 4 years, and most of the old timers will tell you this too. One cheat will normally cost you about 4 days. Most people average 3, some people 4 days before they're back on track. So if you've paid for HCG and you're wasting 4 days, what are you doing? Like today, my gain, I know for a fact I didn't do anything wrong. I'm doing what I've been doing, okay? I'm exercising, I've upped my calories, it's been working, I have a great average and everything. I am not going to stress out over it. Yesterday was my last day on antibiotics too. But if I had went and purposely cheated, I could say it's because I cheated, and I deserve to take 3 more days to get back on track. Anyway, you guys, that's my sermon for today, and my sermon for today is about being grounded. That's one of the roots in this protocol, okay? Get your roots right. Make sure that you have the right knowledge, the right people around you, the right help. Listen, you know how much people pay to go to diet centers to hear what we share freely on YouTube every day? They pay a lot of money. I've met some people through YouTube that have paid over $2,000 to go to a weight loss clinic to hear what we're already telling them for free. So think about what we're sharing here. Think about what we're saying. Stick in the community. Find somebody else. I encourage you, find 3 people to watch every day and encourage them, and then they're going to come back and encourage you. That's really what you need. You need like a surrounding of people that are going to pray for you, believe for you, encourage you. They're not going to push you down. When you fall down, they're going to say, hey, get back up, dust yourself off, okay? So anyway, I'm just on my little rant again today. Thank you guys for watching my video, and thank you for sticking with me. I love each and every one of you. And until tomorrow, peace, deuces, out.